What is happening, guys? Monty Martin is back again. You know where we are, so let's get into it. Yes, and you can see, guys, the iron body still in the background, so we're not changing necessarily the location. Hopefully in time it will happen, but again, this YouTube money is not particularly anything great or anything to sign or write home about. So ultimately, guys, we're still here for the minute. But anyway, thank you very much to those guys who subscribe to the channel and ladies who subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it, and if this will save you some time, some money, do not forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this particular fragrance. Have you tried it out and what you do think about it? So guys, without further ado, touching base on this one. This is Rouge Orange from Zara #4. It seems in this new collection of fragrances that have been released. And this came in at $12.99. So here's the box. Nothing particularly great. Again, they're sort of like putting the information on the top here, it seems, in these boxes and sealing this off to stop people from trying to spray and test in the stores. Anyway, this is the actual fragrance. So you can see the juice in there. Just open this one as well. First impressions, similar to that of the Vibrant Brown, this type of box, the type of bottle. But ultimately, guys, the bottle's relatively cheap. If you've not seen the previous video, relatively cheap. Again, it's plastic. It's not magnetic, so don't expect it to be. You do get what you pay for. And this is $12.99. Funny enough, though, the warm black actually costs $10.99, so I'm not too sure why there's a difference in respect of price, but nonetheless, it is what it is in respect of what this is. So ultimately, guys, having sprayed this now, first impressions, I've had a smell of it already. Note breakdown according to the box, which seems to be slightly different from what's actually on the, sorry about this. Seems to be different than what's actually on the website. But the box says that we have grapefruit, apple, tangerine. It comes in with some floral notes, some sage oil, some Abies tonka beans, patchouli, vetiver, java wood, oud, and amber. Now, again, according to Zara's website, just having a look at that, I don't even think it has that level of detail. No, it doesn't have that level of detail. Zara's website seems to keep it to apple, tonka bean, and amber. Nocturnal, fresh, and long-lasting fragrance. So, guys, straight off the bat, I've sprayed this already. You can see the sprayer now. So for me, you get this blast of this type of spicy note. You do get like an orange in there, probably from like a mandarin. So if you imagine like a mandarin with the zest coming off, slightly borderline, I'd say with the apple as well. So you're getting a bit of sweetness, spices coming through there. I'm not really picking up tonka bean in the opening. I keep picking up this sort of spicy note. If it's not cinnamon in there, I'm not sure what it could be. It said it's got grapefruit in there, so maybe I'm getting this type of spicy or maybe like a fizzy sort of note in the opening. And then I'm getting like the smell of this type of, the only way I can describe it is like a brown type of orange peel. Maybe like some, I'm saying floral, so maybe there's some sort of greenery note in there as well. And that's really it, guys. I mean, it says it's got oud in there as well, which is interesting. But to me, guys, to be honest, the fragrance is okay. It's not necessarily spectacular. I can imagine this straight away being a skin scent, probably within, I mean, I sprayed it already, as I say, but within probably about half an hour, I get the impression that this is going to become a skin scent. Again, the difficulty is that I'm not in the high heat to know if this is a high heat type of fragrance, but at the same time, it doesn't really seem to be giving me much to work with. It does seem to be a slightly sort of basic scent, nothing to write home about. $12.99 again is probably not the best one, I would say, to be honest, compared to, I say, the warm black, I believe it's called. Yep, warm black is a completely different type of fragrance. Completely different type of fragrance, and this one again is slightly more along the lines of this sort of citric note coming out with the orange. I'm not necessarily, you know, even now it's not bad, but it's wanting more. It wants more. There's not enough to give it any projection. Again, I don't know if it needs to be a high heat fragrance, in that you need to be in a high heat for it to really sort of hammer home in respect of what this one is about. But it's pleasant. It's unforgettable. It's not forgettable. It's not forgettable. It is unforgettable in that you could spray it and you may not even necessarily remember you have it on. And I don't think it would be, it's not going to go down in the history of Zara fragrances, put it that way. I can understand why some people may like it if you want something that's safe and you want something that is not too in your face and abrasive as fragrances go. Again, the most recent ones, last two videos, they're slightly different in respect of longevity and in respect of projection, I'm sure. This one, however, I can't even talk about projection and longevity because even now I'm struggling to smell it. So unless I'm really moving around, I can't smell this really coming off my skin. Now I've sprayed this, and again, the video's only going at this moment in time for 5 minutes, and it's already turning into what it smells like, a skin scent. So yeah, I'm getting whiffs of this sort of spicy note in there. I'm not trying to show what that is. Again, the green note in there, saying it's got patchouli there in the base, some sage oil, some tonka. I mean, even for oud, I don't really pick up on that much oud. If the oud is slightly stronger, then I think it could go somewhere, and that may give it slightly more of a, how could I say, give it slightly more of a stance in respect of staying power. But as it currently stands, it doesn't seem to necessarily have that. First impressions, I'll have to do my 12 hours later, but in all honesty, guys, this is only first impressions. So straight away, I can sort of pick up that this may not be, this may not quite be the one for me, in respect of it just not really having any real sort of staying power. It's pleasant in the opening, and it's a shame that that opening does not stay. I'm also getting this type of, how could I describe it? If you imagine like a popcorn smell, so this could be from the oil maybe. You're seeing that's got sage oil in there, so it could be coming from there, but I'm getting like type of popcorn sort of vibe. And if you imagine you've got a tub of popcorn, the popcorn's been eaten, and then from there, you just got this sort of like, you know, the sort of smell of the popcorn bowl itself once the popcorn's been eaten, and you've still got the residue in there, slightly getting that type of smell. So not everyone's going to pick up on that, but that's something I'm picking up on it. Not saying that this is a gourmand fragrance at all. For some reason, I'm just getting that sort of smell, so it could be the oil, or if there's like a orange oil or something going on in there, maybe. But for me though, guys, the bottle looks good. It's a shame that the juice just is not there. This is first impression, so I'm just giving it to you as real and honest as I can. Please don't ask me explicit details about certain things, because I can't know, because I'm just smelling it now. But again, 12 hours later video, if you leave your comments down below and let me know your thoughts, I'll try and go through some of the comments, and therefore when I do the video, I can give you some thoughts on it. Unfortunately, guys, I can't say to you what this one really smells like, because it's not giving me a lot to work with. If it smells like a nice orange, even orange oil, cinnamon on top type of fragrance, slightly, as I say, this sort of oily note sort of smell as well, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just like an orange oil sort of smell a little bit, but it's not really giving me much. And again, it already seems to have died down, so I don't think you'd have to spray, you shouldn't have to spray 10-15 times for it to last longer than half an hour. But in the little time I've had it now, one spray and it's already died down. I'm wafting it and I can't smell anything at all. So unfortunately for me, this is one that I probably would be selling off relatively shortly. For my $12.99 now, that's just gone to Zara, and they're not sponsoring me. What the hell should I do with this? You guys let me know. Probably just put this on eBay for like £5 and get rid of it. Who knows? Or we'll keep it, hold on to it for a little bit of time, and then sell it off. But I've got so many fragrances now, guys, and someone's made a comment right recently, which is a good one, what to do with these excess fragrances. I'll need to decide on that. I might do a video about what I do with them, but a lot of them will be going onto eBay and just getting rid of them once this pandemic sort of calms down and people can do their own thing a little bit more. But as it goes, guys, first impressions is okay. It's not fantastic. It's not the best one in the line. I don't know, as I say, where they're going with this one. It's just a little bit too nice, and it's got nothing going on. It just smells like it's like a shower gel type of smell. That's what it smells like to me. Shower gel, orange, blast of maybe like some sort of minerals or something like that to give it a little bit of freshness, and that's it. There's nothing else if you're in the shower. My shower gel probably lasts longer than this. Molten brown stuff lasts longer than this, put it that way. More powerful. Body shop fragrances last more than this, put it that way. So ultimately, it is what it is, guys. I hope you like the video, and if it saves some time, some money, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We're getting to 2,200 subscribers. Let's try and get to 3,000, guys. So please, again, help me out. Give it a thumbs up. It costs nothing at all. Again, I'm actually paying for these fragrances. People don't understand. I'm actually using my own money to pay for these fragrances. So if you do make some donation as well to PayPal, I do appreciate that. Even if it's just £1, that does help, and it helps me to purchase more fragrances. So if there's something you want me to purchase, let me know. Put down, pay something into PayPal, and then shout out, say, Martin, I've helped you out. Here you go. Now let's go and check out that fragrance, and I'll try my best. If it's in the Zara collection, I'll try my best to get there and get the fragrance. Okay, guys, I do appreciate you. Ciao.